I ain't gonna lie. And one time I saw this house and it had all these crackheads drinking 40 ounces up there. That's alcohol. And I looked at I was like, I don't want to go up to this house. I was like, okay, I'm doing it. I was like, and I said, hello. And they said, are you Mormon? I said, no, I'm not Mormon. I'm a school teacher. And so they said, what do you want? And I started saying, I said, we are building the most amazing school in the world. This is a school where innovation is pushed, creativity is pushed. We're going to take kids who really struggle, kids who are gifted, kids who have discipline problems. We're going to take all these kids and we're going to show everyone that through innovation and creativity and high expectation, anything is possible. All these kids are going to have great, great achievement. And it's going to be the best school in the world. And it's going to look like no other school. It's going to be incredible. And they would say, you know what? If that school had been here when I was growing up, I'd have been some. I'd have been some. And they started saying, we're down, we got it, we got it. And they started helping out. We had to paint the whole bottom floor of the community. They all came out and helped us paint the whole floor of the, of the facility. They came out with moved all the rubble off for us. We had these big community trash pickups where the whole community would hold hands. And we walked through the community picking up trash, the crackheads, everybody. It was great. And I see the street walkers on the street corner just staring at us. And I would call them over to help too. But look, if you call them, they will come every time. And they wouldn't help much, but they'd help a little bit. And it was great. And so now, y'all, we have turned this school into the most amazing place. Since then, it's been 4 years ago. Not one rock's been thrown in the school, no spray paint. We haven't had one attempted break-in. Our school is full of millions of dollars of technology now from Dell and Microsoft that support our school. We have not one person that's tried to break in. That community is a fortress around that school. No one touches it. The word is out. Don't touch that school, and it's great. And y'all, it was hard because we ran out of the book money ran out. And so then we had to turn to people like RJ and people like Coca-Cola and people like Delta and Comcast and Verizon Wireless. But we turned to people and said, could you do your part? W.S. Nielsen Skylight Company, we said, we need a skylight. And I said, I need somebody to do the bricks right here. Could you just get somebody to do the bricks? We need a door, someone to do a door. And everybody said, you know what? I want to do my little piece. I want to do my piece. And what's beautiful now is that all these people who came and they did their little piece, now they're a part of something that's brilliant. Like I said, 3,000 teachers a year come to visit our school. They come to see the innovation, the creativity, the passion, and then they take what we're doing around the world. Our program is now in place in thousands of schools across our country and thousands of schools around the world. The impact this little factory is making is awesome. We're a revolution. We're a groundswell of support for a change in education. It's so incredible. And like I said, we just had our first graduation for our 8th graders. And when they graduated, over $800,000 in scholarships. Oprah Winfrey came. She showed up as our surprise commencement speaker. Boys to Men, they said, yeah, we want to do our part. They came and sang the final song, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye. I mean, their school is magical. And when you come visit, you'll see it's magical. And we do encourage you to come visit. If any of you are like, I got to see this place, because you're going to see technology, innovation, creativity. You're going to see things you never expected that you can see in education. Throw your business card on the table. And then we'll collect them. And if you want to come, we'll send you dates when we have open houses. You come, it takes about an hour and a half. But you get to go in classrooms, you're with the kids, you get to see our school, you get to see the change we're making in education. But I'm going to tell you, we're going to ask you for something if you come, because we ask you at the end of it to go home and to pray about it, and that we hope that you will decide to make a donation to our school, because we're a nonprofit. Everything that we do, we run off of the generosity of the community. Like right now, I need somebody to build a fence. I need somebody who can lay some brick outside for us. We always need something. And so we ask people when you come, could you figure out a way to do your part? It might just be that you're going to do a kid's uniform for a year for us, or you might do this brickwork, or you might do something. But if you come to the school for a tour, once you see it, you're going to be all up into it. But then we say, could you do your part? Whatever small or big that is, could you help us? And so I do have to warn you, though, the school is very different. So come with an open mind. You're going to see technology you've never seen before. You're going to see crazy things. We have a 2-story bungee jump in the library. And just things that's really, really cool. And you need to know about one thing. The way you get from the second floor classes to the first floor classes is by a huge 2-story electric blue tube slide. And you go, shh, and you go flying through the school. Like if you're late for science class, like I better slide. You go, and it's flying you through. And if we know people are coming, we wax that sucker too. And it's great. And everybody who comes, you have to go down it. When you get to the bottom, you get a sticker that says you've been slide certified. And it's awesome, and you become part of our family. So we'll let you know that. And so if you're interested, just throw your card and we'll send you some information. But I want to tell you one final thing, and just a little bit. And that's that Y'all, I love teaching. I mean, I teach every day. I'm going to go right back to my classroom. I'm teaching every day. When you come, you get to come to my classroom. You get to see why I love it so much. It's great. But it's hard. It's hard as I'll get out. And I'm not even going to lie, I don't really like all the kids all the time. I don't. These kids can be difficult. Are you a teacher? Oh, but you laugh. You laugh pretty hard, loud. You know, I know what I'm talking about. And I have kids sometimes I don't like. I had this kid in North Carolina named Rondell. He was loud, obnoxious, rude. He was a bully. I can't stand bullies. Okay? I would go home at night. I would have nightmares about this child. I used to ask myself, why won't his family just move away? This child's driving me crazy. It was difficult. It would be 8 o'clock in the morning. The bell would ring, and I'd see all my kids sitting there, and his seat would be empty. And I'd be like, maybe Rondell's not coming today. But y'all, he's always coming. Trust me, he's gonna get the perfect attendance certificate. You know he's coming. And he would come in with that tardy slip, and honestly, my heart would sink. And I'd be like, crap, here's Rondell. But I would do this. Rondell, my man, I'm so excited you're here. I was afraid you weren't coming today. Come on here, everybody. I got your seat ready for you right here, front and center. Let's go. And I did all I could to fake it. I did not like this kid. I'll be upfront with you, but I faked it. I did all I could to lift him up. He wouldn't read. I called him to read. I don't want to read. I ain't going to read. I don't feel like reading. And all the kids would be like, he ain't going to read. And so, finally I kept him after class and said, Rondell, read this paragraph, buddy. Read this paragraph. He said, I can't read that. I said, read the first sentence with me, buddy. Let's read it together. And level 1. Okay, just couldn't get it. And I was like, okay. I said, you know what, buddy? We're going to knock this out together. I said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do flashcards. We're going to learn these words first. First, we're going to learn how to pronounce these words. What are these words? So we did flashcards for every word in the paragraph. We got the pronunciation down. Pronunciation, as you know, that's key. If you can't pronounce the word, you're stuck. So then he can pronounce every word. Then we worked on definitions. A few days later, we had how to flow, fluency, how to read this paragraph. After about a week, boy, he was reading that paragraph like he was a professional reader. And we finally got that paragraph in the book. And I said, next to read, please, Rondell. And all the kids were like, and I looked at him, he was like this. And I was like, and he said, the period of time after the Civil War is known as Reconstruction. It was a time that was filled with much progress, but also much strife. And he read the whole paragraph, and when we finished, the kids were like, Rondell, you're a great reader. You should read all the time. That was awesome. He was holding his shoulders back. After class, he said, Mr. Clark, can we read some more of those paragraphs? I said, yeah, we can do some more of those paragraphs, buddy. So I spent a lot of time working one-on-one with that kid that year. He came in scoring level 1. He let me score level 4. He only made one developmental point. I don't even care. I'm claiming it, level 4. And so then he left. He went to 6th grade. Okay? Every morning, I'm teaching my kids. I'm running around like a chick with my head cut off. I'm like this. And there he would be standing at my doorway. I have no time for this child. I run over there. I said, Rondell, give me a firm handshake, bud. You got to go over there and have a good day, all right? He said, yeah, Mr. Clark, but you know what I'm dealing with? Those teachers don't like me. I didn't like him either. I said, Rondell, remember what we said? We said, don't make excuses, only find solutions. You got to be successful. I want to see your report card when you get it. He said, you want to see my report card? I said, I said, I'll be the first one to see it. You bring it right to me. And he'll bring it to me. And y'all, I do all I can to lift these kids up. But if they step out of line, I let them know it. And I fussed him out. I said, Rondell, what are you thinking? Look at these F's and D's, buddy. That is not your potential. You are not even trying out some kind of hot. You got to get it together. And I fussed him out. And then sometimes he'd bring me the report card, and I see an A. I said, Rondell, that's an A, buddy. That's your potential. That's what you can do. That's what I'm talking about. It was always PE, but I was grasping at straw. And so I tried every day working with that kid from 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Then he left. He went to the high school. It's 3 miles away. This kid is still coming back. Like every couple of days, every day, there he would be. I said, Rondell, you are 4 inches taller than me. How much bigger of me are you going to get? And so honestly, in high school, he got in a lot of trouble. He almost got expelled twice. I had to go and advocate for him. Please don't expel this kid. He wanted to drop out one time. He had this idea of what he was going to do. Had to talk him out of it. Lots of trouble. But by the grace of God, he graduated high school. And I was sitting there in that audience. I cried and cried and cried. And it was just awesome. You've been crying too. And it was just great. And then I sat down with him. I said, buddy, I said, you know what? We've been talking. I'm going to tell you. Military is the best thing for you. You got to go in the Navy. And he said, no, Mr. Clark. I got some things set up. I got some things around town set up. I'm be good. I'm be good. I said, Rondell, I said, we have talked all about this, buddy. You're going in the Navy, and you better be glad they're going to take you. I said, you need to go in the Navy. He said, Mr. Clark, you don't know. I got some things set up. I said,